So I'm at the beginning of my 2019 spring trip. Boats all loaded up here, and I'm out for 16 days. We're hoping that tonight's destination is finally ice-free. Just 4 days ago I saw a satellite photo showing it still frozen solid. So we'll find out later today just what that holds. Forecast for the next couple of days is 40 millimeters of rain, so I'll probably be talking to you lots from the tarp the next couple of days. So I'm about 15 minutes into the trip at this point. Always lots of jitters at the beginning of one of these trips. Hoping I've got everything, didn't forget something, and of course hoping that everything works out. The travel is good. Portages aren't too choked with blowdowns because I'll probably be the first one through a lot of these. And hoping my body keeps up too. It'd be a bummer if something broke down or stopped working. Yeah. So, I just got to take care. That's it. So, I hear him in the background there. Just had a little chat with some motorboat folks who tell me that the lake is still frozen solid. There's nobody camped at the north end, which is where I was planning to go, so that still works. And hopefully, over the next 2 days of rain and wind, that lake will break up. Bald eagle. Two bald eagles. He's coming back around. Look at that. Landing. That is put down there. I'm playing leapfrog with an eagle. There's this bald eagle that's acting like a kingfisher. He's perched up in a white pine here, and every time I get close to where he's perched, he swoops out, swims up the shoreline, 100, 200 meters, perches again, waits for me to catch up, and does the same thing. Same way if kingfisher sort of follows you along his territory. There he's just beside me there now. Keeping an eagle eye on me. Approaching what I think is going to be my campsite for the night. I'll land here. There's like half of this campsite is missing. It's all underwater. So I decided against that first campsite. Spent about 25 minutes up there trying to make up my mind. I decided I'm going to move on. There's another site about 1 kilometer away around the point, and I think it might have a little bit better shelter for the coming couple of days of bad weather. Now look at this, I'm already encountering a big flow of ice here. There's a big pan of ice. I don't know how solid this is. Oh no, it's not very solid at all. That's oh boy. And it's really rock nice. Okay. Let's try going this way. Whoops. much more of that before we get to camp. Oh yeah, there's lots of ice around, but it's hard to see until you're close to it. So, just coming up on the next campsite here, and it does look to be better sheltered than that previous one for the coming weather, for the winds that are coming in. Well, I'm in camp, and the second site that I got to is much more sheltered. So I got here a couple of hours ago. Spent probably an hour and a half gathering a pile of wood back here. I got not a lot of good wood around here. Not a lot of BTUs going to be coming out of this fire. But at least I've got some warmth. It's coming up on 8 now, and I'm going to set up the tarp. Had a couple of little showers, but very light sprinkles of rain. Anticipating a major deluge over the next couple of days. See how that goes. The ice is moving around on the lake. It's actually coming quite close. I'm hoping I don't get frozen in here. And now I can see there's open water over on the east side, so I probably could, maybe not yet. Yeah, it is open. There's stretches of open water and ice, and open water and ice. But the ice is pretty stiff. It's not that rotten. So hopefully the next couple of days we'll make short work of that. Anyway, gotta get the tent back. Supper, water boiling for supper. Gonna have some curry and rice tonight. And I'm just going to show you the ice is moving in quite close now. I think I'm going to have ice up against the shore by the morning if this keeps up. Well, first morning. Spring trip 2019. Moons. Nice sound for the morning. Well, I woke up, had a good sleep, went to bed about 10, just shortly before 10, and slept through, got up around 4 for a little job outside, and then back in the tent, slept till 7:30. Nice sleep, good rest. Was expecting to wake up to rain, but so far no rain. The ice has moved away. It's all down to the south end. Wind was from the north there earlier, which I guess is what pushed the ice all down the other end of the lake. Now it's coming in easterly or northeasterly. It's supposed to be northeast for the next couple of days. Heard frogs last night. Believe it or not, there's freaking ice smashing up against the shore, and over here there's frogs peeping. They are hardcore frogs. There, just in the nick of time. Got the last hour cutting wood, and now I've got a nice pile of firewood here. Rain just starting. Fire's ready to go. It's about time to cook breakfast. I'm gonna have some bacon and eggs today. Cooking up a little breakfast. Actually a brunch. Spent most of the morning cutting wood. You can see I got a nice supply of wood. I got some balsam, some cedars, some little sticks, and in the back there I got a little bit of birch and a couple of sticks of spruce. Wood around this campsite is pretty well all balsam. So not the greatest for a fire, but nonetheless still working pretty good. Cooking some bacon and eggs with some sausage. Toasting some muffins, I hope. We'll see how that goes. And the rain is settled in. Far side of the lake there down the south end is starting to turn into sort of a ghosty mist. And looks like I'm going to have to adjust the tarp pretty soon. Starting to get water pooling over here. All in all, things working out very, very well. All things considered. Breakfast, or brunch, Sunday brunch. I got bacon, scrambled eggs, fried onions, veggie sausages. Good. Nice day in the park. Tarp is a beautiful thing on a day like today. This new swivel chair is none too shabby either. Makes it easy to do just about anything. I can get stuff out of the tent. Tend to my gear. Warm myself by the fire. And my supply of firewood. A stove, a little kitchen. Everything within a very comfortable circle. Just a treat to be here. Day 3 here. Still at my first site. Had to move things around a bit, but still a pretty comfy setup. Showers today. Cold, but all in all a nice day. A little bit of drizzle just starting now. Nice. Cooked up my first homemade freeze-dried meal last night. Had a chili, and it turned out pretty good. So I'm looking forward to sampling all the other meals that I've made. Made a whole bunch of freeze-dried meals and did not field test any of them before coming out here. So there may or may not be all culinary delights. Anyway, another relaxing day by the fire. Probably going to have a little nap this afternoon. Taking it easy. Had a good sleep last night. Went to bed about 10. Woke up 7:45. So that's 2 9-hour plus sleeps in a row. So I'm getting well rested. That's a good thing. I want to get another good rest tonight because tomorrow's a big day. My chimney log is flaming on. Look at that. Pretty slick, eh? Fire tube. Looks like the sun's trying to shine. out for a little walk behind camp. Some nice trees around here, some big cedars, couple of big pines. Big white birch back there. And oh, look at this. Still lots of winter left. You can see throughout the woods here, patches all over. And this one here I walked through a couple of days ago. It's melted quite a bit because it was up to my knees right here. And as you can see, that's my what would that be? Day or two old footprint. Yeah, pretty wild. Lots of snow in the bush. Nice though. Rain's finished. Rain took care of the ice. There might still be a little bit crushed up in the south end. And if that's the case, I'll find that out tomorrow morning. But it shouldn't be too much to contend with. I'm hoping. Well, day 4 I guess this is, and on my way. It's coming up on 8:30 now. Had a good morning, packed everything up, left a nice little pile of firewood for the next traveler, and now on to the south end of the lake. I can see there's quite a bit of snow on the Portage Trail up ahead. Not sure just what kind of conditions to expect today. I'll give you a little look at the trail ahead. Yeah, snow. Whoa! And ice too. Wow. Okay. Well, through that. A little bit of a flooded section here. I'll give you a look. I don't know if you can see very good there, but it's a good thing I've got these new Neos galoshes on. I don't know if you can see those. Got the boots, keep me dry, and they're going to be needed today. There's no question about that. There's a section of flooded portage here. My canoe is on the other side of this. Maybe just See it down the way there. I got the pack load around the side. That load I'm going to float through later. And the portage here has turned into a little creek. On my way back for the canoe load. I don't know if you can hear. Heck of a pile of frogs down there, having themselves a great time. I'm about to float my canoe load across about 40 meters of flooded portage. I was able to walk the pack loads around the edge, but with the canoe there's no way I'd be walking in water over my knees. And my galoshes are good to almost my knees, so no, I'm going to float the canoe here. There we go, paddling the portage. I wish all portages were like this. Holy smokes. This would be, well, I guess it wouldn't be portaging, would it? But all good things come to an end. We're at the beginning of the second portage, and I got everything ready to load up. It'll be wet at the far end because the river kind of flows over the portage there, and with the water being very high, I expect the bottom end to be pretty well flooded. Coming up on my canoe load here, it's dropped dead at the 500 meter mark, 500 paces. And should be only another couple hundred paces left in this portage, and then lunchtime. I'm actually nearing the end, and looks like the only travelers before me on this portage are moose. If you can see the tracks there, moose tracks in the snow. Whoops, it's hard to keep your balance on the snow-covered rocks. Holy smolies. And now I'm coming actually right near the end. Holy smokes, that's almost up to my knees. So, now this section, here's the river flowing out of the rocks along the Portage Trail. So, have to I can skirt the edge here. Oh yeah, there's enough of a path up here. I don't know if I can get through that. It's a canoe. That could be tricky. And the end is in sight. I see blue water through the trees. What a beautiful thing. And at the end of the lake here, you can just see the river beckons. So the next few hours will be spent twisting and turning. coming up on the, yep, this is the place. Coming up on the Cobble Rapids. Okay, so I'm going to have to, yes, I do. Have to stop the camera because it's going to get jammed on this log. Structure. Just to my gear and drag it away. Just to catch me and drag me away. Okay. There we go. This leg over. C'est bon. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Ah. Charlie. Ow! Ow! Oh. Wow. I guess I stretched the wrong way there. Oh, shit. It's still there. There we go. That's everything clear. Holy shit. Wowzers. Wow. I guess that's not really the way you should be doing this kind of stuff, eh? What's this? What? Side would have been better. Sweet. stuck here on a log, trying to get the boat over, and holy moly, this is a tough spot. There we go. Willows though. Okay. A little bit. Oh no, there's more logs in the front. This is gonna be ugly. Excuse my language. Okay. There we go. Yep. And we're in the sticks. Eek. Wow. Wowway. That's what this is. This is the wowway. Holy moly. Okay. Oh, there you go. And almost back on the river. Yeah. There you go. Whew. A little while ago I passed a major tributary and it doubled the creek flow. So now there's actually enough water to sink a blade. In fact, I think I'm gonna swap out my paddle. That shaft there. Oh, that much is much nice. Yeah. And I think I'm about an hour away from camp. Again, that's kind of a wild card. All depends on what the river throws up in front of me. And there's a log over there that looks just like a dog stared at me. He got his nose, his eyes, his ears, everything. That's the way the shadows are working. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like a dog anymore. Lots of tamaracks here, and boy, the spring is really late this year. They're, well, you can see them, they're sort of reddish. Those reddish sort of trees, that's the little buds starting to come out on the tamaracks. So in a few days we should be able to see tamarack flowers. They have these little purple flowers as the needles begin to erupt. They are kind of unique. Not many people know about the flowers on tamaracks. Holy smokes, the river is right through the trees way back there. Huh. Over there too. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe am I coming up to a beaver dam? Or is this just the water this high? Holy moly. Water is very, very high everywhere this year. Major rivers in the province are flooding. The Ottawa River's flooding. Lake Nipissing is flooding. My friend Greg's cottage on the end of Jocko Point is completely surrounded by Lake Nipissing. There we are a little later on, a little further down the river. And I think I'm getting close to camp. It'll be quite obvious when I get there because it's the only rock really of any significance since I left the Portage at lunchtime. Holy moly, there it is. There it is. I'll walk around my camp here. Got some stuff airing out. And over here, got tonight's supper. We got meatloaf and mashed potatoes. So again, first time we tried this, see how it goes. So I had a little bit of an accident. One of those logs that I was coming over, as I was humping the boat across, I heard a big crack. When the boat cleared, I looked at the log and I saw a broken little branch, so I thought, okay, that was wood I heard. But it wasn't. It was Kevlar. So I got a little crack in the bow that I'm going to have to deal with. Now, what I'm going to do is do a 2-layer patch. I'm going to take a piece of tape a bit bigger than the length, and then I will rip a strip off of that. I want to have enough to cover the whole thing, like so, but so like that. Then I can lay that right over the whole thing, like so. Press that in place really good. And then I take another piece full width and just a little bit longer. And this one lays over top, like so. And so now I've got a two-layer patch there that should see me through the rest of the trip. Although because it's right here, that's going to get some grind in the bow. So I may have to touch this up as we go along. Should happen.